Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what you need to know right now. What's coming towards you for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Private readings available down below in the description box in case you're interested. Let's see, Cancer. What do you need to know right now? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Cancerians need to know right now? We got the Lion. Could be dealing with a Leo. I see the Lion as Leo energy. We have the Elephant. Let's get one more for Cancer. Thank you. The Spider. Okay. Sea Serpent also at the bottom. There's this huge cleansing renewal. Whew. Could feel a lot. You could feel a lot. So the Lion, kind of a serious undertone here. There's something you're looking at, something that is it in the way? Is it an obstacle? There's something that has been weighing on you or blocking you. You're confronting it, but you're first of all, you're eyeing it out. You're like, let me look at this. Let me inspect. Let me observe. Let me come up with a plan of how I can get over this or get around this or maneuver through. Because think about elephant, they're fucking massive. Versus a lion, I'm just imagining a lion versus an elephant. Who would win in a fight? Who would win? Comment down below. Who would win in a fight? Elephant or a lion? Anyways, if you're experiencing some sort of delay or a blockage, it is for your own good. You might not understand it right now, but it is for your own good. It might be frustrating, especially with the lion, because a lion is someone who doesn't quit. They don't give up. When they set their mind on something, they strive to achieve it no matter how long it takes, right? So you're looking at whatever this obstacle is or whatever that is challenging you, but you're like, I'm going to come up on top. I am a winner. I'm always winning. I can do this. I know what I'm capable of. You can't stop me. I will persist. I will do it harder. I won't give up till I got it, sort of thing, right? And that's even the energy of a spider, right? This represents someone who is very adaptable, very persistent, and extremely patient. Someone who will, you might do things over and over and over again. It could be repetitive, but practice makes perfect. So whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you keep taking another hit, another chance, another round, you just seem to get better at it each and every time. So you're perfecting something, you're mastering something, you're getting really good at whatever this is. Spiders sometimes can say we need to change our approach, or we need to do things a little bit differently than how we would have before. If we're not getting the desired outcome, we have to change us. We have to do something differently. We need to change our approach. We need to change our mindset. We need to change our actions. There's something we can do differently to change the outside or change the external / the outcome. Okay. So yeah, there's this strength that you have, this ability to overcome and to heal as well. The Sea Serpent, and Sea Serpent is also a very creative, flowing, healing, nurturing energy too. That's bringing up your divine feminine. Maybe it's a cycle again that you've been caught in before, chasing your own tail. But you don't have to continue that. You don't have to keep going down that road. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Show me clearly what's going on with Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do you guys need to know right now? Cancer. Sun in the reverse is your first card out. With the 10 of Pentacles. What's going on for Cancer? 2 of Pentacles. Look at that decrease. 6 of Pentacles. What's going on for Cancer? Eight of Swords in the reverse, falling on in between the Two of Pentacles and the Six, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. So this could be bringing a lot of attention, a lot of focus into your external reality, your money, your job, your career, your investments, where you live, your own body, your own self, right? King of Pentacles, more earth, more pentacles. So you may also be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or have strong placements in those signs. Taurus season's around the corner, so that might be relevant as well. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. And then a Page of Pentacles. Like your entire reading, Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Like, holy moly. Okay. Okay. So, the Sun in the reverse. First of all, this is Leo energy. We did mention Leo. Had a little shout out to the Leo placements or cross watchers. What's up? But so Sun in reverse. So getting a few things from this. Number one, you're not happy or satisfied or pleased with yourself or something probably in the external, right? Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's where you live. Maybe it's within a relationship, although I'm not really getting any cups over here, so we'll put that on the back burner. But there's something that just isn't really fulfilling the way it should be or the way it used to be. The other thing I was getting with the Sun in reverse is like, are you being blinded by something? Are you know how bright the sun is? They say don't stare at the sun, you'll get blind. You know, it's bright. So it's like, what are you not seeing or what are you not aware of? What is it that you could be overlooking or making excuses for? But something's just not so fun anymore. It's not so joyful like it used to be. So again, is this a blockage? Elephant? Elephant is also very auspicious, bringing good luck and good fortune. So we'll see. I'm seeing an opportunity being presented here. We'll get there. But the next card is a Ten of Pentacles. So this can bring attention to our home, where we live, who we live with, our community. Something that has been established over years, months maybe, for some maybe months, but this feels like it's been around. It's been around. This could be something that's been passed down. Maybe this is bringing up things that are connected to your family tree. Maybe it's things that you've inherited. Maybe it's in your DNA. Maybe this is talking about actual money inheritance that's coming on in. Maybe you're dealing with a will or some shit like that. But I'm not really seeing. We would have like justice and other things come up. So I'm not going to go down that road for now. But 10 of Pentacles and the Sun in the reverse. You could be looking at your home, being like, oh, I'm just not happy here. Or I have to fix this. I have to repair that. I need to get a new dishwasher or new fridge. Or, you could be looking at things in your literal home, being like, I don't like that. Or there's so much clutter here. Or thinking like things like that. Things in your home or your environment or your workplace. Maybe it's in your office and you're like, I just don't like this. Or it's just not really my thing no more. I want to paint my walls a different color, So 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles to a 2 of Pentacles. Look at the decrease and what's in between an 8, which we have the 8 right over here at the bottom of the deck. So choices. What are you going to choose? What are you going to do? Because you can't stay put in this energy. I mean, you could, but do you want to? Probably not. You want to break free. 8 of Swords reverse. You don't want to stay stuck in this trapped, limited way, mindset even, feeling bogged down, feeling like depressed even. So 2 of Pentacles, right? You have options, you're weighing out your choices, weighing out, okay, I could do this or I could do that. What's the best approach? And at first, right, because 8 of Swords when it's upright, we're like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Analyst paralysis. I have to do this, I have to do that. Oh my God, how am I going to get it all done? Ugh, I just can't do anything. I feel trapped. I feel stuck. Now, 8 of Swords is in the reverse here. So this is the energy of overcoming. This is about seeing clearly, seeing through illusions, seeing through the blocks, seeing through distortions, and finally, like having that aha moments, right? 6 of Pentacles. So we go from the 2 to the 6. So we go from the 10 to the 2 back to the 6, okay? So there's a little bit of rearranging going on. And again, maybe you're rearranging some furniture, some items, or stuff in your physical reality, cleaning your car, like, I don't know, I'm just getting a little bit of that, a little bit of spring cleaning. But Six of Pentacles is all about balance, reciprocation, mutual effort. What you put out comes back to you, whether this is just about you, yourself, and your journey, or if this is with you and others. But things are balancing out in a way that is satisfying, right? Because we start off with Sun in reverse. This is not really fulfilling. This ain't really satisfying. This isn't really what I like. So, and again, if this is just something going on mentally, you're getting your mind straight. You're getting your mind back in order, your thoughts back in place. Able to see a solution here, because the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. So look at the backward. We go from the 10 to the 2 to the 6 to the Ace. So backtracking, you might be going backwards. I've had a few comments about that lately. I feel like I'm going backwards. I feel like, you know what though? Every setback is a setup for a comeback. It's true. Yeah, okay, you're retracing your steps because you're coming back stronger. This time, moving forwards, different approach. This time you'll be better. You're more equipped. You're more prepared. You're skilled. You know what worked and what didn't work in the past. This time, different approach. This time will be different. This time will be better. This time you will flourish and succeed and come out on top as a motherfucking winner. Okay? So Ace of Pentacles, you might have a new opportunity opening up in regards to your money or your work. There is some sort of new contract. This is bringing up about like long-term future and what you want for your life moving forwards, the bigger picture. What are you committing yourself to? King of Pentacles. So this could be a higher position in your job or your career. This could be you starting your own business, launching your own project. You have the resources to back you up. And even if you don't, you're claiming it, you're visualizing it, you're putting yourself in that position, you can visualize it, you can see it in your mind's eye, and then it's already a reality, and everything will unfold exactly the way it needs to bring you that outcome, okay? Because I am seeing, you're like, oh, but Jade, King of Pentacles, the 5 Wands, oh, but this, oh, but that, oh, and I get it, because I do the fucking same with my brain. When I have this idea, I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna do this, and then I think about the next 20 fucking steps, I'm like, oh, okay, never mind, like, it's too much, my brain thinks way too fucking far ahead. I understand, and I do the same, and that's something I'm working through, right? I relate. So, King of Pentacles to a 5 of Wands. When all hell breaks loose, we stay calm, we stay grounded, we stay centered. Because 5 Wands, this brings in a lot of chaos. This brings in a lot of conflict, competition even, right? What stands you out? If you're a creator, content creator, if you have a business, you know, what stands you out from the rest? If you're selling a house, selling a property, what makes your property stand out from the rest? Why should you be chosen? What makes you so special? You are special. You gotta define like what makes you the best. You know? There does seem to be like putting out fires, having to, because the next card is the Queen of Swords. So there's some things that you're having to detach from, or there's some things you're having to cut out that are distractions or throwing you off sync, throwing you off balance, or just, you know, getting in the way. Which it shows here, you're working on it, right? Discipline, structure, focus, dedication, making rules for yourself and others. Boundaries are important. Asserting yourself. This is where we're being very practical. We have a steady blueprint. We're gonna do this, then that, and then we'll follow through with this. Having a plan, putting it into motion. Plans might change, but overall, having a set understanding of what needs to be done and how you're going to approach it, how you're going to do it, and how you're going to make shit happen. We have a Page of Pentacles underneath that, and even the Ace of Cups. And then I'm seeing it's like emotionally rewarding, fulfilling spiritually, and even like someone that you may be connecting with that could help assist you, or a friend, or somebody here that you can team up with and lean on each other. So, let's clarify a little bit. Sun reversed for Cancer. Why is the sun in the reverse here? Here we got the sun at the bottom, double confirmation. Sun reversed for Cancer. Why? 8 of Cups. So you're like, I don't like it here. I gotta go. I gotta move. I can't stay in this position or this place or this mindset or these emotions. It's just not the vibe. I gotta get going. I have to leave behind this environment, this place, this energy is just not working. But yet, 7 of Wands in the reverse, there's that level of questioning. Is it the right choice? Am I making the right decision? Is there something better out there for me? Am I overreacting? Am I being dramatic? Like, you know, there's that wavering of questioning. Should I leave this behind? If I stay put, will it get better? Those kinds of questions. You're questioning. That goes back to the elephant and the lion, where it's like you're observing something that is kind of blocking your path or blocking you from progressing, and you're like, what could I do? What could I change? 10 of Pentacles. We got the World at the bottom. 10 of Pentacles. We got the 5 of Swords in the reverse with the World still at the bottom. Okay, so this is where you may feel like things are just falling apart. Okay, again, what if it's like literally physical things in your home or in your job, or like you're just like, the horror, oh my god. Like, I'm not trying to laugh, but there's that level of shock. But did you do it to yourself? Did you put yourself in this position? Did you sign up for this? You're probably like, no, I didn't sign up for this, Jade. Okay, I'm just checking, just making sure. But yeah, it's like, you can't stay put in this. It's not, what good is this doing? 5 of Swords reverse. What good is it doing? You have this sword that's going straight through the belly. Self-harm. So this is not good for you. Simply put, this ain't working. The World, the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. So why are you delaying this? Why are you delaying the inevitable? Something's coming to an end, but it's like you're clinging on to, like, why are you purposely suffering? 3 of Swords even underneath that. My god, and the 7 of Wands, just a questioning. Maybe I deserve this. Maybe this is what I get. Maybe this is my karma. No. But if that's what you say, that's what you get. If that's what you say, maybe this is my karma. Well, that's what you accept as your truth. Therefore, it is. So don't do that to yourself. Okay. But 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. It's almost like you're trying to stop something from ending, but it's gonna end. It's fizzling out. 2 of Pentacles. So what are you gonna do about it? 2 of Pentacles. We have that fell on the 10 of Pentacles and it's death. So what are you gonna do about it? You gotta embrace the change. The fact that death fell out on the 10 of Pentacles, it's literally, we had the 10 of Swords, the World, now death falling on that. This is closing up. Now, you do have a say. 2 of Pentacles to death. You do have a choice. It's not all out of your hands. You do get to determine how things change. So let's see. Judgment's at the bottom. By the way, Scorpio energy. Judgment, Ace of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. So you may not be able to change what's ending, but you do get to decide what's beginning. You might not be able to stop whatever that's ending from ending, but you do get to decide what begins. 8 of Swords reverse. Let's look into that. So you're free from something that was mentally holding you back. 8 of Swords reverse for Cancer. Show me clearly. Knight of Wands in the reverse with the 7 of Wands reverse. Okay, so again, something that you were doubting, whether it was within yourself or your situation, it's just this is not flowing the way it should be. Knight of Wands in the reverse could be representing you having 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not fully committed, or because this is talking about your mindset here. It's like that inner blockage, or having all these ideas but not enough energy to follow through with action, or because you're so depleted, or because you may have a lot on your plate, you haven't found the time to fit this in. Maybe this is representing a doubt or insecurity that you've had, but this is what you're breaking away from. Even non-committal people that leave you questioning or guessing where you stand. 6 of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles for Cancer. Queen of Wands in the reverse, and also the 7 of Pentacles. So it's kind of, this is kind of giving like, oh, I knew it. I knew it all along. I'm like face palming myself. I'm irritated. I'm annoyed. Like, the fuck. You know how I said it earlier with the Sun in reverse? Like, are you ignoring something? Or are you blinded by something? Unable to really see or accept the reality or the truths of the matter. Whatever the fuck I said when that came out. And it's like that Queen of Swords in reverse, where it's like you had that knowing, you had that information, maybe you overlooked it, maybe you made a mistake, maybe you miscalculated, and well, you get what you, because the 6 of Pentacles is all about return of energy that we put in. So whatever it is that you're receiving is based off what you set out for, even if what you're receiving isn't what you desired. You're like taking a look of, okay, well, how did I get here? Or how did I put myself in this position? Or how did I end up in this position? Something like that. 7 of Pentacles. And 7 of Pentacles is the energy of like observation. It's taking stock of, okay, what's working, what isn't, what do I need to change? Sometimes it says, okay, just keep doing what you're doing and give it a little bit of time to marinate. Sometimes this is saying, okay, you've given this enough time. Let's reconsider and let's evaluate. Do we keep going down this path? If this is bringing us the desired results, cool. Yes. If it isn't, something's got to shift, right? 4 Pentacles and then the 2 of Pentacles. I see like an energy of just like anticipating and like waiting and being in this limbo, but not really choosing or deciding. You may feel like time is running out. That may not be the case, but you may feel that way, or maybe you feel like you've wasted time or energy. Ace of Pentacles. Let's take a look into this Ace of Pentacles. What is in the air in these readings lately? It's been kind of intense stuff coming through in the collectives. Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Queen of Pentacles, all right. And the 9 of Pentacles. This entire reading is like Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. So again, it's bringing attention to your money, your living situation, your own body, your own confidence, your job, the physical reality, the 3D, okay? So Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Opportunity presenting itself for you to come into more abundance, for more stability, and even just needing to prioritize you, your needs, what you desire. Having more time for you, yourself, the things that nourish you, especially because we have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. 9 of Pentacles is literally all about you. What does Cancer need at this time? Probably a lot of self-care. Probably need to invest in you, your overall health and wellness. And mental health is also very important, but this is like things that sustain you, things that keep you centered and grounded and confident in yourself, or even during emotional times. 5 of Cups underneath this 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. So when things maybe go against your plans, or things that you were looking forward to, or change of plans, or when things lead to outcomes that are a bit disappointing or upsetting, what can we put our focus on that make us feel better? It's like, how can we get back into center with ourselves, center of our own universe, right? You are the center of your own universe. I'm the center of my own universe. So it's like that sort of thing. Okay. King of Pentacles. Let's look into the King. We now have a pair, but let's see. King of Pentacles for Cancer. Lovers reverse, and also 3 of Pentacles at the bottom. Oh my god, all the Pentacles! This reading is just solid Pentacles, solid Earth. So King of Pentacles with the Lovers reverse. there's an imbalance. I feel like I've been saying this in a couple of the readings back to back. I think it was definitely the reading before you, they had something like this come through. King of Pentacles with the Lovers reversed. So you're showing up, you're consistent, you're loyal, you're stable, you're reliable, and you may be noticing that it's not being met with the same respect, especially if you're in a relationship or you're in some kind of partnership, even business related. Someone is not pulling their weight, and you know, it's not really sitting good with you. Here we have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. You're trying so much. You're putting in all this effort and it's exhausting. Or Ten of Wands, it just feels like all the weight is on you, on your shoulders. You may feel as if someone isn't taking you or what you do seriously. Maybe you're feeling disrespected. Someone's playing with your emotions, playing with your time, playing with your energy. You're making deals with someone, they're getting more than what you're receiving. Like there's an imbalance here. So how is that okay? It ain't okay. So Five of Wands. Let's look into the Five of Wands for Cancer. The World, and it flipped out in the reverse. It's a struggle to put this cycle to an end. There's this, and then we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom. There's a cycle that is continuing, popping up over and over, but yet it's like loose ends or, sorry, excuse me. I have something in my throat. Maybe there's something you need to communicate. But there's the cycle that keeps playing out over and over, and it's like it's a continuous, repetitive situation that you keep finding yourself in. It keeps getting ignited. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This keeps getting ignited. This flame, this fire. I think emotions are definitely involved here. Your feelings may change about this, though. You could be trying to create something new out of this, but it just keeps resulting in the same thing. So Queen of Swords, because that's where things, Queen of Swords and Eight of Pentacles, I think this is where we're going to see the change or the shift taking place. Queen of Swords. Why is my deck upside down? No. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Cancer? King of Cups. Ten of Wands. This is where we need to use our discernment because, especially as Cancerians, I'm a Cancerian myself, we feel very deeply. We have a lot of empathy towards others. We can sometimes take on other people's emotions as if they're our own, right? Especially if it's people that we love very deeply or care very deeply for. And so we can get very sentimental and maybe boundaries get blurred, or maybe we're too forgiving or too understanding or too patient or whatever. This is where we need to exercise our limitations, right? Because King of Cups, he's extremely nurturing, he's compassionate, he's forgiving, he's extremely forgiving. Sometimes he just lets shit slide. Well, because I love you, so I'm gonna let it slide. But Queen of Swords, she holds people accountable. These are my rules, these are my limits, these are my boundaries. You do not cross them. So masculine versus feminine. Finding the balance, not just completely being cold-hearted bitch, but also not just being super laxy-daisy. Oh, I just love you forever, love you a long time. And even if XYZ, I'm always gonna be there. It's like finding the middle ground so that you're not a doormat, because you ain't a doormat, bitch. Not calling you a bitch, I don't know, it's just in a funny mood, okay? But you're not a doormat. You're saying that to someone, bitch, I'm not your doormat. Like, bitch, please. Okay. What's at the bottom? 10 of Wands. King of Cups and 10 of Wands. Don't feel burdened for setting a boundary. You're like, oh, but this makes me a bad person. No, the fuck it don't. Stop tolerating that disrespect, okay? Stand up for yourself. Hold yourself tall and strong. Yeah, if something's burdening you, if someone's weighing on you, you gotta acknowledge it. You can't just keep on playing, pretending like all is well and all is okay. No way, Jose. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what it is that you're working on / continuing to put effort into. What are you putting energy into right now? What are you building right now? Patience. Patience. You've been extremely patient, dedicated. Eight of Pentacles. We got the Ten of Swords. Okay, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we saw earlier that you were kind of resisting something ending, or you're kind of clinging on, but I guess now what you're working on is accepting when things are done or over. If it's broken, sometimes you don't need to fix it. Sometimes you just need to throw it away and buy a new one, right? It's about a car. You can get all this maintenance done and it's still a piece of junk. Maybe it's time to sell that fucking thing or just get rid of it and buy something new. Okay, new shoes too. If you got holes in your shoes, buy yourself some new shoes. God. Anyways, Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords would be saying that you're working on ending certain habits, certain toxic routines, excuses, mindsets, the way that you interact with other people, maybe the way that you have a relationship with your money or with another. Like, again, a lot of this was like the physical stuff. So it's like choosing to no longer entertain or put yourself in positions, like literally physically even putting yourself in positions or places that are harmful to you. Maybe you're ending your job. Maybe you're quitting. Maybe you're literally moving, right? You're in the process of moving. But this feels more like an energy of acceptance rather than resistance, what we saw earlier, or questioning, is this the right choice? Should I be, And so Ace of Wands, Four of Cups reverse, and Justice. This is now where we are switching gears and we're appreciating what we have been given, right? This Four Cups in the reverse, she's happy and satisfied with what she has. Even though it may not be everything that she wanted, she's still satisfied and appreciating what she's got. And Ace of Wands is that fire, it's that ignition. You're feeling motivated, you're feeling driven. And even Justice, you're turning things around in your favor. The scale is balancing out. Justice is being served. There's a sense of relief that comes with this. So you're getting very close to this being over, or this challenging period in your life being over. Keep it up. Seeing major breakthroughs taking place for you. And if we tie this back to the animal cards, your persistence and your dedication, showing up, staying focused on what your desired outcome is. You got it, babe. You doing it. You're making shit happen. You're clearing whatever this blockage is, whether it's internal or if it's something external from you. It's being cleared. So congratulations. You got this. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. And yeah, intense stuff. Let me know how it resonates. If you like a private reading, the information's in the description box. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye, Cancer.